Hello guys, my name is Crew and welcome back to another episode of the CR3WCraft Pack. This is modded Minecraft with a little bit of a twist. We're starting out simple, and as we play more, we're gonna add more crazy mods, and it's been so much fun so far, guys. I really hope you've been enjoying this series, and anyway, we're just gonna get right into today's episode. So anyway, I've been playing around with Tinker's Construct. Again, this is like a huge crazy mod with a bunch of stuff in it, and so we've been kind of focusing on that lately, but anyway, I went ahead and made this traveler's vest, which has an ability on it already, which is swift swim. So we're gonna be able to swim faster, I suppose. Now it's not as strong as a diamond chest plate, but it does look pretty smexy. And if we go ahead and take out all of our diamond armor now, oh, we're a naked kick. We also got these handy dandy gloves, which we can go ahead and put on. Oh, looking pretty fresh. And we also have this awesome little headgear. So what does the headgear do? The headgear, it allows us to zoom, and we can also swap the hotbar with G, apparently. Now I actually haven't been able to get the hotbar swapping to work. However, when I push G, it gives me night vision, which is kind of cool. I don't know why it does that. It's not supposed to do that. It might be a little bit buggy, something we should look into. But anyway, I really wanted to make this awesome little nifty armor because last episode we actually figured out that we could modify it and add like crazy stuff to it. Like for example, this chest plate, we can add this stuff, and then we're harder to hit. And then we could add this and we're stealthy. We can make wings and boots and all this awesome stuff. And then like we're just harder to hit and harder to do stuff, you know? The one ability that I really want, which is like absolutely insane, it's where's he at? It's this guy right here, this stealth guy. Turn invisible while sneaking. Now I heard from Elliot that you don't actually like turn like super invisible, but mobs aren't able to see you. So that is absolutely insane, because in this mod pack, mobs are super hard to kill. Like they are dangerously dangerous. You do not want to fight mobs in this mod pack. So being able to just shift whenever you want and hide from them, that's going to be a pretty smexy ability. Now, I've been working on getting ready to go mining, because I actually haven't really been mining too much. I don't have any materials right now. So what I went ahead and did is I made a knapsack and a traveler's belt. Now, this traveler's belt is super cool. So it's this little extra inventory slot right here, and when I push B, swaps my hotbar, and then whatever I put in this hotbar will stay in here. So say we here, we'll drag you out. We'll swap back to my normal hotbar. So say this is like the mining stuff that I want, and then okay, we'll go you there, mining stuff sort of, and then we go to this hotbar. Now I can have, you know, maybe my axe, maybe my outdoor stuff like food, and we'll put my luggage. And yeah, so it just makes it, you know, that's a whole nother row of storage that I'm going to have. And I also have this knapsack, which I can store stuff in here and carry it around. So we have quite a bit of inventory space. And then I even made this little guy, this little luggage from Open Blocks. So he's going to be following me around, Chester. He's going to be doing this. And the guys actually figured out, if you don't know this, if you get these little luggages, guys, if you get them shocked by lightning, they like take in the lightning and they get upgraded and they can hold more storage. So that is going to be the goal for today's episode. We are going to be fighting mobs, because there is this one creeper, and what the creeper allows is when he blows up, he actually summons lightning. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find that creeper, and maybe we can actually get our little guy ready to get are you ready? Where's he at? He makes creepy noises as he walks. He's like a centipede. He is disturbing, but we can hopefully get him struck by lightning, and then he'll be like upgraded Chester. Alright guys, so it's just about nighttime, and our main goal during this night is to find not only an enderman, because we need quite a bit of ender pearl. Oh my god, those, don't even touch them. Don't even touch them. I don't even want to go over to this island, man. This is not a good island to mess around with at all. So funny story of what actually happened a little bit ago. Deploy! Jesus, this thing doesn't deploy sometimes. How are you guys doing? You guys aren't loading in, are you? No, this is a weird chunk. Okay, but kind of a funny story was I was flying around, I was jumping off the mountain, I was getting attacked by mobs in pretty much every direction, man. It was bad. But so I was jumping off the mountain, I was about to use my hang glider, and then a hungry zombie took it away from me. There are hungry mobs in this game, and what the hungry mobs can do is they can actually take stuff directly out of your inventory, and it just so happened that he took the hang glider. Yeah, not an ideal situation to be in there. Do we have blocks? We don't. How are we gonna get up here? Do we seriously not have blocks? Oh my god, I know, chicken. I know. Okay. Okay, we got up. It's fine. But our main goal is to find a lightning creeper, and oh my god, there's rats. Rats are a thing. Why are rats a thing? What are you? What are you? What? A horse mob. I heard these things, they drop like dark hearts or something, and you need those to get somewhere. I don't know. I haven't. Shurikens. Aw, these shurikens are beast. These shurikens are so awesome. Look how sweet they are. Taking them out like a boss. Because at the moment, our sword is really not powerful at all. I haven't added any modifiers to it. I haven't even used it too much to get it useful, because this thing's made. Enderman. These things are also very scary. What are you? You are a creeper of some sorts. You look like a death creeper. I don't want to know what you do. Okay, these shurikens, man. Holy crap. So there are dark hearts, and I kind of want a dark heart because dark hearts sound cool. All right, taking out you guys. Maybe we can get a sort of tail. I love these shurikens, man. Do you pick up my shurikens? That would be kind of weird. No. Okay. But you can sort of, he's collecting stuff for me, man. This is so cool. Oh my god, this little Chester guy. If we can get you upgraded, man. Okay, I can't attack you with ranged, can I? I can probably use this though. This sword, man, this sword sucks. Oh man, I'm trying to get it upgraded, guys. I really am. You're gonna attack me. You're going to attack me. You are a big zombie. Why are you so big? What do I have? Speed. If I push G, it gives me night vision, right? Or maybe not. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's sort of glitched because I'm not supposed to have night vision because I didn't actually equip it. All right, you're almost dead. You're almost dead, Mr. Enderman. You're almost dead. Where did he go? This happens all the time. They just stop teleporting and I don't know why. Oh my god. Did he seriously just leave me? Oh man. Oh my goodness. That's a long fall. That would have been bad without a hang glider. And these things like aren't the most reliable on this server because the server isn't the fastest. So sometimes I deploy it and it just doesn't work. Okay, there's some creepers over here. You guys look promising. Not the death creeper. I have yet to figure out what you do. What creeper are you? Damp creeper? What is a damp creeper? Oh my goodness! What is that? Or no, wait, I think I've seen that before. Yeah. Yeah, these things they spawn in, and this is silverfish. This is silverfish cobblestone. But it's like supposed to trap you in water on the inside. They're pretty cool. That is a nifty idea. I am taking a lot of damage. The armor I have on is pretty weak at the moment. Because I just have basic diamond armor on pretty much. And the traveler's armor doesn't help. Snakes! Oh my god, there are snakes. Oh man, this mod pack, it is a struggle to survive at nighttime. Alright, taking out the Enderman. Taking him out. Come on. No. You are doing a lot of damage, my friend. Please don't teleport away. Okay. Okay, we can finish this battle. Yes! Didn't drop it. Dang it. Oh, I see a creeper over there. I think this might be the one we want. I'm thinking light blue, because I think of lightning. I've never seen a lightning creeper before, so I think of lightning, and I think light bluish, you know? Some sort of... What are you? Where's Chester at? No, stop it! There's like a poison skeleton. I don't know why that's a thing. I'm at half a heart. Oh my god. What type of creeper are you? Lightning creeper! Where's Chester? Yes! Yes! The sacrifice was worth it! The sacrifice was worth it, Chester! Chester, come here. Chester. Where's Chester at? Oh my god, the sacrifice. Oh my god, baby creeper. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I like turned around and then there's 10,000 mobs. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's almost daytime. Our stuff is like miles in that direction though. The only way I can think of getting to it would be to build a another hang glider. Do I have the I did have a bunch of leather, but I think the leather was on me. And this skeleton, the spider jumped off to kill me. Jeez, he was #determined. Oh my god. Okay, looks like we're walking. Chester, I hear you. I think I hear him walking around. Chester! He's blue and purple, and he's eating seeds. Okay, so I've never had one of these before. Let me see in him. Can I see inside of you? Okay, so we got three more lines of storage. So that is awesome. He's totally upgraded now. That is nice job, Chester. I am proud of you for just standing there. That was amazing. I'm surprised he didn't. I guess he can't die either. Yeah, he doesn't really have a health issue there. But that's cool. We got ourselves a little upgraded guy. And we didn't get any ender pearls though, and that is a problem because we do need a bunch of ender pearls for the armor that we're trying to make, and also if we want to go invisible. Chester, do you know where my gravestone is? Alright guys, so I've been messing around with the mods quite a bit here, and I've made some serious progress. This mod pack, man, it is just so fun to play on, and I've spent way too much time on it, like without recording and stuff. So I got a bunch of things to show you. So first of all, there's this new material that I found, and it is called shiny metal. And this stuff, it's not the hardest stuff to make. I also have all these crazy machines set up over here, which I'll be covering in just a second. But this shiny metal is pretty awesome. Basically, you get this redstone ore, and you get it to make the cinnabar stuff. Do I have any? Yeah, here's some. So you get it to make the cinnabar stuff, and then you put the cinnabar in there, and boop, you combine that with this ferrous, and you make shiny. So this shiny stuff, oh man, this shiny stuff, it is pretty good. 25 attack damage on this cutlass, and my hammer and stuff's pretty good as well. This bow that I made, man, ooh, it is dirty. It is dirty. 35 attack, and these arrows up here add 7 to that. So this thing does some serious damage. Unfortunately, after you shoot it, it has to recharge for quite a while. But that's one of the small drawbacks, I guess you could say, because you have to draw back the bow. Haha. That was a good one. So anyway, I also made some pretty sweet looking armor here. This is what we were kind of working on. I believe we made the glasses and also this vest, but I went ahead and did the wings and the boots. And what do they allow me to do? These allow me to have high jump, and this is high step. So high step is basically, it automatically climbs up 1 block. It's like I'm on a horse, so that thing is pretty cool. And then high jump just lets me jump up 2 blocks whenever I want. So these things combined, man, I can travel like crazy. I can zoom in, swim easily, and it also gives me the same amount of protection as diamond armor. So this stuff is pretty groovy, and I'm really happy about it. These guys over here, what are these? These are just these are chests, and these things are fun to make, man. The iron chest mod, that's I believe what its name is. But basically, you just have to, you know, go through the tiers. So crystal chest is the best, and then to make that you got to make a gold, and to make a gold you got to make a silver, make an iron. And so I did that all the way up to crystal or diamond. And now they hold like crazy amounts of space, so that's nice. There's also this obsidian guy, which is pretty much the same, but it's like obsidian-esque. Okay, so let me explain to you guys real quick what's happening over here on this nice little arrangement of craziness. So this may look like a lot to you guys, especially if you aren't familiar with mods, but it's really simple, and it started out really simple as well, but I've just kept adding on to it, and now it looks like this craziness over here. It's not too interesting, so I'll cover it briefly. Anyway, we got this little magmatic dynamo, and what this guy does is it takes in lava and it makes energy. So it's taking in lava from the bottom and it's pumping out energy from the top, and then you have this little machine over here, and what it's doing is it's taking in the energy and then it's cooking netherrack into lava, like this guy's doing right now. So it's taking in energy, cooking the netherrack into lava, and then the lava comes down here. This guy sucks in the lava, makes energy, and this guy takes in the energy, cooks the netherrack into lava, and it keeps going in a cycle. But every time this is happening, I'm getting energy. You know, it's taking more, or it's producing more than it's taking in. So I believe every 2 netherrack that I burn, I get an extra bucket of lava. So it's a very nice system. It's automatic, and it just runs on netherrack. So all I do is power it by putting netherrack in this chest right here, and you pretty much get unlimited power. So that's pretty handy dandy. And then basically off of this power cable right here, I just have it hooked up to a bunch of other machines. So up front here, we have a simple redstone furnace. This is just a machine that cooks stuff. So say I want to cook, what do I want to cook? Say I want to cook this iron or whatever, I'll just drop you in there, and it basically just cooks it. So this is just like a normal furnace, and the iron will pop up the bottom here. And then this thing is a pulverizer. This is the ore doubler. So what it does is it's sucking in these ores, and then basically it takes 1 copper ore and it'll give me 2 copper dust. And then I go ahead and I take the dust, like this is the gold dust or whatever, I drop it in this guy, and then it turns it into ingots. So this is just a nice simple ore doubler. Sorry about the space. This is all temporary. This is a nice temporary setup. We'll be moving it around once we built an ice castle and other stuff. But yeah, that's what these guys are used for. What are you? You are an induction smelter, and this is how I'm making the shiny ingot. So there's a ton of different recipes here if you want to make different things, and basically whenever the mods require a certain ingot or whatever, this is all you know, you just figure out what you need. This is one's pretty popular, hardened glass. You use that for a lot. So that's the obsidian dust and lead dust, and it gets you that thing. But what I've been using it for is I put ferrous ore there, and these little cinnabars, which you get from pulverizing redstone, which is turning it into dust. Then you use that with the ferrous, and it gives you a shiny ingot, and you can use this shiny ingot for tons of things. That's like shiny ingot, that's probably the best metal in this mod pack so far. At least we're probably going to be adding some stuff. So around the back we have the same basic machines. This is another furnace, this is another pulverizer, and another smelter. Then over here we have another crucible and transposer. These are basically, you know, the same things that cook. They turn solids into liquids, and this one can take the liquid and put it in a bucket. And yeah, I think that's all the machines. Oh, this guy at the bottom, these 2 guys, my favorite machines by far. So all this guy's doing is sucking in water, but then right here, this machine, this guy makes cobblestone out of lava and water. So right here, we got this little machine making cobblestone out of lava and water, and then the cobblestone, we can pipe it into this induction smelter, and this induction smelter can actually take cobblestone. We should see it in a second. Come on, yep, there we go. So it takes cobblestone and it turns it into sand, and then the sand comes over here and it gets cooked. So I'm literally making glass out of nothing. It is amazing. I'm just sucking in, you know, I have unlimited water, and this machine over here has unlimited lava. So I'm making cobblestone. This guy's just sucking in the cobblestone, turning it into sand, and then this guy's cooking the sand into glass. So fully automatic glass maker there. That thing's awesome. I have another one of them over here, except this one turns power, and it like freezes the water down into ice and snow, which is super useful, especially for this biome that I live in. I think, oh, yep, there we go. It's working. So we got ice and snow coming out of this guy. Alright, so yeah, we have unlimited ice and stuff like that. I really want to apologize to you guys real quick though, for not really recording too much of this past week. I've been crazy with baseball tryouts and stuff like that. Really, I would just come home for a little bit, play on the server a little bit, and it's a lot of fun and stuff. I just don't really have time to record. And this thing's a teleporter. I'll get into that. I'll get into that later. But first, there are a lot of machines over here, and we sort of covered them, you know, real quick. You know, we got the ice maker over here, which is just doing work, man. Oh my god, this ice maker is brilliant. We also installed a new little plugin thing, which is really cool. I don't know why my bed's glitched like this, but when we're sleeping, you know how usually you need everybody to sleep? Well, now it just says Crew Productions is sleeping, and once one person is sleeping, it just skips today. So that's pretty groovy, Smoothie. And we also got, what do I want to show you guys? There's so much stuff to show, man. So we have this ice over here. That's going to be useful for building our castle. If we come over here, you can see I sort of got started a little bit. I just wanted an idea of, you know, where I'm going to build it. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to build it over here yet, but I'm thinking, you know, this little curve bit right here, it looks pretty nice. You know, there's a nice little open curve. I was originally thinking like this dip and we could do something around it, but that just seems a little too difficult for me to accomplish. So I don't know. I'm just trying to get a layout right now, you know, something basic, and this curve definitely looks pretty good. So I'll be working on that throughout the time. I don't want to really start building it until we add the chisel mod, because the chisel mod is going to be crazy. Chisel mod's going to add all sorts of new blocks and all sorts of new stuff. But yeah, let me show you guys real quick what else we got here. So these are all of our machines. You know, you don't really need to know what's happening over here. Just know this is like pumping out stuff. And we also have these lava tanks, which we can take at any time. Moving on, we have our little chest over there. I made some new weapons, I think. I definitely put more sharpness on him. I got this guy up to 25 attack, and yeah, I'm looking pretty fresh. Something I recently did though was I went ahead and upgraded my traveler's goggles. What is he doing over here? He really he just had to bang his hammer. Okay, but over here, nope, not over here. Where is it at? Where was I showing you? Okay, so my armor. I went ahead and added a bunch of cool little things to them. So first of all, with my goggles here, I added night vision. So if we push G, we have unlimited night vision. This time it lasts forever. So that's pretty groovy. For my thing, I've added stealth. So when I push shift, I actually turn invisible. Now, you still have to wear the armor, so it's not really the best for you know, hiding from friends and doing stuff like that. But it is good when you're hiding from monsters, because I can just, you know, if monsters are trying to attack me or something, and I'm trying to sneak by monsters, I can just shift, and then I'm good to go. For my I added feather falling to my little legs here. So, or no, I added them to my wings. I have wings now. Yeah. I love this outfit too, by the way. It goes great with my cake. But yeah, these wings are crazy, man. All I have to do is jump, and whenever I'm falling, I just glide to the ground. Like, how great is this? Never have to worry about fall damage again, man. This is insane. And then for my my boots, I added this traveler's, or no, I added what did I add? I had water walking. That's it. So now I can just walk on top of water, which will be pretty cool. I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm pretty excited about this. Now, over here, there's this armor on the wall here, and I'm sure I didn't cover this too much, but this is shiny armor. And the thing about the shiny armor, this traveler's gear, it's great and all, you know, it protects me just as much as diamond armor, but how like overpowered the tools are on this world, like, look at this, this is like, look, a 25 attack. My crossbow, where's my crossbow? 35, like, this is gonna pierce right through this armor. So I put on this shiny armor, and this stuff, it's like, it's the tank armor, man. It is pretty neat. So the shiny armor, it takes off 8% speed, but it does add a little bit of knockback resistance, which is nice. But this thing is just so powerful, man. I have so much protection while wearing this. It is crazy, and I think I can enchant it. I made an enchantment table. I think I threw it in this guy. The field of view changes, which I don't really like at all. Like, if we take them off, see the field of view changes. So that is one drawback, because I'm not really used to, you know, having a weird field of view like this. But if I can, you know, try to ignore that, it'll be pretty nice. My burning blossom's still here. We really need to work on a base. That'll be next episode. So let's see if we can enchant these guys. I've never tested this yet. Oh my goodness! So we can enchant them. That is awesome. That is amazing. So I'm gonna have to get this stuff enchanted, because if I can run out there with enchanted shiny armor, like nothing, absolutely nothing will touch me. This stuff is going to be beast. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have set up real, you know, here on the server so far. I didn't really record too much of this because simply it wasn't too interesting. It was a lot of fun to do, but it was just, oh, I can hang a little torch. Oh my god, look how cute that is. How are you hanging up there? It is just like, I don't even know. But yeah, it was just a lot of repetitive stuff. It wasn't really. It was just a lot of making machines to build other machines to build other machines to build other machines. I wasn't building anything. I was just pretty much making machines and leveling up my ore game, if you could say. And this stuff's awesome with the double jump. Oh, you're not double jump. You're double jump. And like the easy walk-in, the fastness, the zoom, my night vision. Like, oh man, this stuff is pretty awesome. But this is the new mod that was just added in the little pack. If you guys downloaded the mod pack from episode 1, you would have already seen that we've added some stuff, because I tend to record these and then I take like a week-ish to upload them. So if you look at the mod pack, you can sort of see the future mods that we're adding. Anyway, this is the teleporter, and it runs off of power over here. That's what this box is for. So basically what you do is you call somebody's house, and it sets up a little teleportation station to them, and it drains some power. You can see we're slowly draining power over here, but then if we teleport, you know, we'll go to their base. And I don't want to show their bases yet. I'm gonna save that for my next episode, because yeah, we got some building to do. Anyway, I wanted to take a quick break from, you know, messing with mods and doing that stuff. I wanted to work on building some, because I have a great idea. So this biome is pretty open. Nick has something important to tell me, but this biome is pretty open, and I've been playing around with this hang glider thing. So my idea for what I want to sort of build on this server is I want to sort of build a ski lodge for hang gliders. So around these mountains, you know, we're gonna have little cottages that you can rent out and stay in, and then in the middle is where we're going to have, who did this to my biome? I didn't do this. Some hooligan came by and placed wood all along. But yeah, what we're planning to do is I'm basically going to have these giant circles throughout this biome, you know, throughout this open area, and you're gonna have to fly through the circles, and then it'll lead you down all the way to the bottom. So it's basically like pathways. If you've ever been to a skiing place, you know, they always have these signs that you have to follow down the mountain. So down this mountain, we're just gonna have giant circles. Think of it as the Grand Theft Auto 5 skydiving races. So we're gonna have, you know, you're gonna jump off and have to go through these giant hoops to get to the bottom of the skydiving place. And I think it'll work out great, man. It'll be a nice little, you know, it's not really, it'll just be a fun project. We'll just have giant hoops everywhere throughout this giant open place, and you're basically gonna want to, we're basically gonna fly through them with our crazy hang gliders and go through. But yeah, I've been making a lot of progress on this mod pack, and it's been just so much fun to play. Sorry I haven't had a chance to, you know, really do much projects. That's definitely going to change next episode. I'm gonna go see what this important information Nick has to tell me, and I guess I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, Nick, what is this so-called important information you have to tell me? He's just said hi so far. I'm kind of nervous. Am I in a video? Nope, not anymore. Cut him out. Oh my god, he just killed himself. He just walked off the cliff. Holy crap. Luckily I have these epic little skydiving boots. Yeah, these hooligans, man, they always try to get in these videos, and I always tell them, hey, nobody wants to see you in a video. And so he just jumped off a cliff. I am causing suicide over here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of CrewCraft. This server is so fun to play on, man. It is insane, you know, there's so much stuff to do and so much to explore. I haven't even really touched half the mods that the other guys have touched so far. They've been working, oh man, everybody's just suicidal. Oh no. Oh, whoops. But yeah, they've been messing around with these crazy, the more creatures mod and going to other dimensions and stuff. So there's a lot for us to do. And, I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are too, and hopefully you're leaving your recommendations for mods and stuff we can add in the comment section. So other than that, my name's Crew. Next episode, we will be touring the other guys' base because they've been furiously at work working on a few bases, you know. We got the tree base and the crag rocks. So next episode, we'll be looking at those. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. My name's Crew, and we'll see you guys next time. Adios.